once again, as he is still grieving.
Oh my goodness, my internet tried to cut out me again. I looked over to one of to my phone, and I saw the Amino live just like was like, yeah, I'm trying to cut off on you, and I'm like, not again, not in the middle of the podcast. So it's just one of those days. Everything is
Uh,
at some sort of loss. Like
Yeah, I feel you on that.
you set up quick.
I may try BlueStack. Speaking of technical stuff, I may try BlueStacks X later on.
I never got back into BlueStacks. I think we talked about this last time. I was just like,
Yeah,
I think I deleted it off my my desktop this time. I looked at him like I don't think so. Like after you mentioned it, I was like, it's done. There's no reason getting back on that. Um, where's it? Oh yes, yeah. So, but it is a good app. Like it is very good.
it's a good thing. It's like you have to do a lot of like under the hat shit.
Yeah. It supported me so long that I was like, it's time to give it rest. I mean, I played games on it that was really good, so it's not that bad. Like I played this like 2D shadow game that the kids were playing because the kids were like, "Oh, this game's so cool." It was like Shadow Fight 2, and there's a Shadow Fight 3, but it's more like 2.5D.
Yeah, speaking of mobile games, I've been playing Arknights, but besides that,
Yeah.
we have a fairly we have, for me at least, I only have one topic, but for me at least, it's a, well, probably for you as well, Kuro, it's a fairly juicy topic.
Ooh, juicy.
You know the sponsorship established titles?
Um, like no, not really. You gotta clue me up more on that.
Okay, so established titles, the idea is that you're supposed to, you buy a plot of land,
Oh
and that land has,
yeah,
yeah, that
yeah.
one there.
Oh boy, what's going on now? Go on.
Yeah, it turns out that was all a fucking scam.
Wow! Oh my goodness! Even after all this, those YouTubers like I think it was Alex
Yeah,
Myers that was
part,
like,
funny enough, it's part of a venture capital company called
oh,
surprise surprise, failed venture.
oh
And
no,
it thrives on the idea of failing faster.
oh no, oh my goodness! All
Because,
that gone. What am I just?
and there's like a whole bunch of fa and then there's like a whole bunch of companies that did fail, but there's only like four companies that succeeded. One was an eBay ripoff site. The other one's established titles, and I think the other one's like some kind of manufacturer.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is another sponsor that a lot of people have been sponsored by as well. Kamikoto Knives, the Japanese steel
Oh
quality
yes,
knives.
yes.
And
Oh, goodness.
I linked the video which got me exposed to it. Which, unfortunately, that was for me at least, that's a Christmas idea thrown down the drain. If you
Yeah. Oh my goodness! All those places like, yeah, if you buy this
Yeah,
plot
and
line,
it's
we'll
like
make you a lord and lady.
and you don't know what they do with the money. They don't know when to pocket the cash.
Yeah. Yeah, established titles. Oh my goodness. The reason I know because like Alex Myers, me and my brother watch his videos, and what happens is like those ad reads and stuff. They're like, "Hey, you've established titles." I'm like, "Uh huh, that seems cool." And just to hear about this thing being like, "Yeah, you're not actually you're getting ripped off." Like, wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. Is a scam or a hustle? Like, you gotta think about it, like,
It's both.
yeah, because you're
Funny
blind.
enough, it's actually in Hong Kong. The founder was born in Finland and he dropped out of high school.
Hmm.
They proceeded to move to Hong Kong due to its fairly lax laws.
Oh no, buy a title and then I gotta watch this video. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, that's one Christmas idea. That's kind of thrown out the window because I was actually planning on giving my uncles one of that.
a piece. Well, he's not actually buying. He's not actually buying a piece of land. It's just that his name's on the title. Like if I
Yeah, it's like
remember,
then you get that status of Lord/Lady.
yeah, yeah. Like, so you're not actually getting anything. No, you're not actually
Yeah,
just getting a title, which is I've handed out many titles to people, and that doesn't really do anything with their lives. But yeah, oh my
but
goodness.
like back in medieval times, landlord and lady mean like you were shit.
Yeah, in medieval times. But
Yeah,
fast
back
forward
in those times.
2000s later, fast forward 2,000 years into the future, and you're just getting ripped off.
Yeah, that was like the selling point. The status.
I mean,
However, apparently it's like some Scottish laws. I'm not going to get into it. The video does a good job of explaining it pretty damn well.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know much about.
And
I haven't seen much of the
and
Kamikoto.
that kind of segues into my next kind of segues into like just YouTube sponsorships in general. If you're going to be an upcoming YouTuber, you're eventually going to have to take a few sponsorships.
Oh, that's true.
Like because everyone can't everyone has to kind of fight the yellow dollar sign of death. You dig?
Hmm. Also, did you know that we're sponsored by Almanac Games?
I would say something about you having the creation of your own product is not really sponsored. Well,
It's
where the fuck is my paycheck, asshole?
well, you see, you get paid in exposure, just like many artists.
Motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, come on, like exposure is something that you
It
can't.
doesn't pay my bills. It doesn't give me food.
Well, it will make you feel happy about yourself. Also,
Motherfucker.
also, yeah, no, I haven't been able to get to that level of everyone. I get money and everyone gets to share. So I'm too
Yeah.
far from there on YouTube and on Twitch, so it has to be
Yeah,
something
it's
built up. Also, I'm too far on Amino Live, even though it's gonna go kaputs in a few months or in a month or something like that. I don't even have enough diamonds to be able to do the thing. So all these cool things that are like, yeah, I'm gonna get somewhere where there's like, yeah, no, no.
yeah, it's
Mm-mm.
and like one okay, so I guess like some friendly YouTuber advice.
Mhm.
One, um actually get sponsored by a product you actually use. I got this from some ordinary gamers.
Yeah, so that seems right.
Uh, no, for example, if say fucking Ridge sponsors me because I do use their wallets, it's actually my main wallet of choice now. Actually,
Hmm.
um, I'll happily take it. Say, I don't know, Arknights decides to sponsor me because I do play Arknights.
Um,
Uh,
I know Maganobi. I saw you playing on the Discord, but I know Maganobi sponsored a popular YouTuber or
if I remember
streamer.
correctly, it was Chef PK, right?
No, it's Pat Stares at.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, yeah. He also, yeah, it's like also like if you're going to do gaming sponsorship as well, make sure it's actually something you actively play as well.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because people play, like the whole Raid Shadow Legends things. Like they only play it for like a few times, and then they fucking they just forgot about it. They just uninstall that shit.
Yeah, but I'm surprised that Raid Shadow Legends is still going. I thought, remember when we used to
Yeah,
make jokes back
yeah.
in the
It's like like I gotta say like I like Raid's creative advertisement really.
Is that the
Like
one
I
where
really do like their ads.
is that the one where the guy's like, "Oh, I got the new," like he's speaking in a foreign accent. And he's like, "I have a new champion," and oh, like there's like several of them. There's like,
My favorite it's the therapy one, the the more recent one, the Ultimate Death Knight.
okay, no, I think, but I don't remember. The only time, like, I just know there's like these ads for like mobile games where it's like,
But yeah, like I said, make sure you actually use it if it's like a random sponsorship.
mhm.
Let's say Gamer Subs. If they eventually want to sponsor me, I do drink their stuff, despite my mom against my mom's wishes.
Yeah, I remember us just like, hey, sponsors. Like the first when we first gone onto Twitch, like,
Yeah, and like
sponsor
and if
us.
you're not really particularly comfortable with the sponsor or it's not within your niche,
Hmm.
you can just reject it.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Like for example, like say like fucking BetterHelp wants me to fucking sponsor them, even though I review fucking sex games on YouTube.
no,
Kind
bet,
of,
better help.
BetterHelp is kind of like one of those online therapy things.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, why no that why would they want? Okay, like I
Yeah,
see
that
what you're saying. Yeah.
with that
Mm.
and with that reaction came just summed up my point.
Okay, yeah, yeah. But no, I think that they go for somebody. They wouldn't just go randomly. I mean, they would just probably like go like choose someone that they that looks similar to what they're trying to sell. Like, I don't think they'll just pick and just choose some random, say, oh, that person looks like they can do something like that. Let's just give it to them. I mean, so yes, I guess they do, but also they look on
Yeah.
like popularity of the streamer or YouTuber
Or
and be like,
yeah, like yeah,
yeah, and be like, oh,
for me
that's the
it's like
person.
or if JList wants to sponsor me,
Yeah, I mean that's pretty good. I would say DSL site.
the L site
Yeah,
probably, but that's probably like a fucking like long shot there.
yeah, pretty much.
Um,
I've used it.
yeah, I've used it a few times. My fucking credit union, I says like it's like fraud detection. Like motherfucker, I'm using PayPal.
Um, yeah. So
Yeah, yeah,
those
I'm part.
those are some
Say
good
if
ones.
JList wants to sponsor me, that's kind of within my niche. Or if one of the the big tablet makers, Galmon, XP Pen, Huion,
Oh yeah, I'm using a Wacom. Yeah, Wacom.
Wacom,
Wacom. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce
um,
it. No one said it to me before, so I just went
Wacom,
Wacom. Let me make Kinect.
Wacom.
I
I
don't know.
heard people say
I heard no one
that's
ever say it. No one ever said the name of the tablet before, so that's why
yeah,
I
it's
never heard about it.
yeah, it's like I'll happily take that sponsorship because I also do art videos as well.
Hmm. Um, looking around. Yeah, I got nothing. Oh, oh yeah, actually, like yeah, if PDP or their Xbox and controllers wants to sponsor me, I can go for a new controller. I mean, this thing has been doing pretty good, except for the other one that I bought, which the A button's not doing good. But no, they're
But
doing
yeah,
pretty good.
it's like
Yeah, I play with these controllers. I
I
use a
guess
gamepad.
like
Yeah,
generally, so I guess it's gonna be. I guess today's episode is just gonna be general YouTube advice
yeah, what,
because Kuro, he's kind of like new to this whole game.
definitely.
I've been around the block. I've known about some shit that happens ever since the whole "Where's the Fair Use Act."
Well, here's the thing about it. Like, I've been on since 2006, but what happens? I dropped off, and then I just had this big hiatus, and then I made a comeback. But then it wasn't really a good comeback. I wouldn't really call it a comeback, anyways. It was more just like a like roll back in, and then be like, oh, maybe I could start over again. And I think I dropped off again, and I came back swinging with Amino videos, which got my channel like the boost that it needed. Um, just making I forgot what I was making. I was just making like all these videos about Amino, which got me where I needed. But then what happens is when it came to like all that fair use and stuff like that, that's what really killed my channel the first time. Just not being able to protect myself when I was doing all those Naruto parodies and Halloween 5
And
parodies.
yeah, it's like that's how like Yeah, Japan does not. I guess like they just don't understand U.S. copyright law,
Hmm.
or the fact that YouTube is an American company and they operated by American laws.
Hmm.
That's the one thing they constantly forget about. But
Yeah.
yeah, let's see. The major one. Don't join an MCN, multi-channel network.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Then I understand.
It's basically like the YouTube equivalent of signing up to a record label.
Didn't they do used to have a bunch of NCNs? Like there was like a Disney one.
Yeah, Maker,
Yeah.
Shadow Play, Machinima. Rest in piss,
Yes.
Machinima. You
Yeah.
won't be missed.
Yeah. Okay. And then they all just, I thought they all just disappeared all of a sudden.
Oh no, Maker still exists. I actually tried to do Freedom once. Freedom.
Well, you can actually sign up for them. I thought they find you because
Yes,
isn't
yes, you can.
okay because that's how I thought. I remember watching a video a long time ago about them, and I just thought like the
Yeah, it's
popular
like
people.
and to the newer audience out there, a multi-channel network, in theory, is meant to help you with providing extra protection against copyright, helping with a little bit of cash,
Hmm.
and do collaborations, and you could cancel at any time. Basically just help you out with growth. Having your talent manager or something, to help you, give you the right push.
Yeah, but I remember there was I forget.
When in reality, they're just parasites that just take your money by doing absolutely nothing. However, like if you're part of like the big fish, like the very big fish there, like they'll do all that stuff for you. However, if you're just a small fry,
Hmm.
you're kind of fucked.
Now, if I recall, wasn't like who's some famous guy? I was gonna say like not Logan Paul, but I remember there was a bunch of people were part of it, and then a bunch of popular YouTubers back in the day were part of it, and then they left it because what happens is they weren't exactly.
Defy Media, if I remember correctly.
Think so. I wish I remember that video at the same time. It was like there was a really good video just documenting all that, and I was like, oh, cool. I don't think I'd ever be
Or
part of that.
it was either Defy Media or Machinima.
It was probably Defy Media. Machinima, I know what happens is that it went down, but there were some YouTubers I used to watch on that that were part
But
of it.
yeah, it's like
But I think it was Defy Media.
yeah, it was either them or Machinima, because that was the two biggest one. And like, there's tons of horror. Like, just stay the fuck away from multi-channel networks in general.
Yeah, I think it was Defy Media. Yes,
Just
because
they're
Smosh
just
was part.
basically parasites.
Yes, because I think Smosh. Yeah, it was because
Yes,
yeah.
Anthony was promised, a stock of whatever, and he never got his fucking money.
That's what it was. Yes, I watched a video talking about the when Smosh and I think it was a game. I think it was again when Game Theorist was talking about it.
Yeah, Game Theory was also talking about it as well.
That's where I saw that
Uh,
video.
ex Smosh employees
Hmm.
and all that fun stuff. The Warp Zone.
Yeah,
Yeah. So if you ever get offered a YouTube multi-channel network, just say no.
yeah, it makes sense. But you gotta be really popular. Like you gotta actually start making money for them to actually go
I
after
meant
it. But
like if you do join them.
if you do,
However, if you deliberately join them, that's I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. That's kind of on you. But then again, like most of these people are like who join these multi-channel networks are kids.
yeah, Maker, Defy Media, Drama Fever, Awesome TV, Awesomeness TV. Yeah, those are the ones. I didn't even know they're part of the same thing, but I remember hearing about them. Yeah. What else? I mean, is there whatever? Who else is out there that's still MCN?
As of right now, like I think Maker's the only last one standing,
Oh,
if I
okay.
remember correctly.
Well, actually, well, this one, I'm looking at this article. I'm not gonna read it, but um, it has a gravestone for Maker.
Okay.
It
Well then, in that case,
and life was good for Defy
but
Media in
yeah, it's
2017.
the reason why I compare it to the music to like joining a record company, a record label,
Yeah.
because that's what they are. They're freaking parasites.
Yeah. Why
Like,
make the money when you can get someone else to make the money for you? All you gotta do is just sit back and just have them
yeah,
under
it's
your
like all
umbrella.
they're just doing is just sucking your money away. It's like a parasite.
And as you said, they're going after kids because kids don't know what they're getting into. They don't know the landscape. I mean, not even parents too. Like, you need like a lawyer to look over the stuff just
Yeah,
to
it's
know
like
what's going on.
yeah, and yeah, it's a very sad thing, but it's like a very common thing as well.
Mhm.
That's if fucking digital sweatshop if YouTube sweatshops were a thing, they'd be them.
Mm. I was
Yeah,
wondering to myself, like, how, like, I guess you just have to have a lot of money even to even start with one of these, you know, like to become one of them. Like, I guess your biggest
I don't
channel could
know.
be like that.
I don't know what's like goes behind the scenes, but yeah, just one beware one be wary of your like like I always say with people, like one, review your contracts, two, make sure, like, talk with other people, current members, former members, whatever.
Yeah, the whole contract thing. I think that like it's written in the lawyer speak, so having you read it and then you're like, okay, cool. I think I understand. Um, yeah, I think that's the whole point. Is like, okay, we
um
want you to not understand what's going on. Speaking of like contract speak, I did find a nice site called that was like that kind of lays out the TOS for, like, if you kind of skip over like a bunch of TOSs because people don't want to look
um
over it. There's a site called TOS.org, and it'll just break it down for you. Even Amino has it broken down, and it's like, okay, this makes sense. And they have a grading for each company, and
in
their
Tony's video like a little animatic on Machinima, just like to sum up, it's a bit of a slight exaggeration. I'll give you guys like a story time video of like but yeah, Machinima is easily the most infamous one out of all of them.
yeah.
And it is kind of like the amount of money that they stole from content creators is fucking astounding. And like they don't have, like I said, like if you're just small fry, you're kind of fucked.
Um,
So
yeah. I was just thinking about the people who I knew, well, the YouTubers I knew that were part of it, which be, I think, the Super Best Friends were part of it before they
yeah,
left.
super best friends, lowbrow, the folks who make Sonic for Hire. I think like a group of animators,
Dark Side
called
Phil.
who made us Sanity Not Included, Ross Boomsocks,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. I know
uh,
there was a lot. I just don't remember who was part of it.
Video Game Donkey,
Yeah, yeah, I remember. Okay, yeah.
Leafy at one point. Yeah,
Um,
would you believe that Leafy was actually partnered with Machinima?
I'm trying to think who crossovers. If I don't remember if I remember there was a series called crossovers. I don't know if that was.
Sanity not included, or
I go. Let me just look this up. Actually, like, why am I
um,
just sitting here?
I do like the one like machinima, machine in cinema, like with gameplay footage. Um, that I actually do kind of enjoy watching was this one show called Not Exactly Royalty.
Um, I gotta look at all the Machinima channels because I think I only watched one.
There's only like all the other ones I think are privated.
Well, I mean, a list. Someone must have like compiled a
Yeah, there is
list
an like a few archive channels, but that's really it.
because like it was 2010. I can remember vividly 2010, and I
Yeah,
remember.
but there's like nothing there on the new machinima. Like
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not joking.
Oh, I know that. I know that for sure. There's nothing there, but I just remember it vividly because that's when I was like watching YouTube, and I just just decided, hey,
Yeah,
let
and
me watch.
I liked Sonic for Hire. I think that was like the one I watched the most of, Sonic for Hire.
All right, so RB the Chef, Battle Friends, Bite Me, Brawlgasm, Gasm. Actually, just put over here. Mega Man dies at the end. Mortal Kombat Legacy, not exactly Royal. Sanity not included. Smash Tims, Sonic for Hire, Street Fighter,
Yeah,
Assassin's
that's easily
Fist.
like one of my favorite, if not my most favorite web series, Sonic for Hire.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh, this one. Okay, yeah. I remember it now. Yeah.
However, Minecraft, because this is like I also watched some of their stuff because Minecraft, like some of their Minecraft stuff because Minecraft was like was peaking at that time.
Oh man. In the end of Two Best Friends Play, everyone it was so sad because we're like we just get this sudden message and it's really just like, hey guys, Matt and Pat are not friends anymore. Everyone was like, it was just before Christmas and everyone was like tragic. It was such a tragic time. Oh my goodness. It's hard being a Two Best Friends play fan. Yeah. We're just looking at this stuff, and it was like everyone just collectively just couldn't handle it. Um.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Yeah. Go on. On the Street Fighter Assassin's Fist, which I think that was coming at the end of Machinima with Street Fighter Resurrection when they tried to do those like live action um things. I mean, everyone.
yeah, which I don't fucking understand.
There was a number.
But yeah, it's like I said, kids, it's like stay away from YouTube multi-channel networks. Um, yeah. Uh, Honestly, if you want me to either upload porn on my YouTube channel or have me join a YouTube MCN, I'm fucking uploading that MP4 immediately.
This one. Um, I just was reminded by what was that thing? Was it Superman vs. Thor? I was watching a
Uh,
bunch of videos on YouTube. That's why. No, because I was thinking of the Assassin's Fist, and there was a Facebook
Actually, I
video.
wonder.
I'm actually trying to find right now. But go on.
I'm trying to find something.
Yeah.
There's also like another short-lived one called Zunix TV.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, that's very short-lived. The reason why I even know about it is because some parts because like part of me was still on a bit of a countdown high. Like so like seventh grade me, he fucking loved countdowns, like watching their stuff. Um
I
you
mean,
guys don't know, it's like just like
Mo-
top tens and such
there's still
of like
Mojo.
simply gaming related stuff. Like the top 10 most heated video game characters. That was like a big one.
I mean, there's still Mojo, you know.
No, like independent ones like Quarter Guy, Waffles Minion, um, Josh Scorcher. He still does that stuff.
Oh, by the way, now remember, it was those Street Fighter Assassin, those things that I mentioned about the Street Fighter Assassin's Fist and stuff like that. Remind me of there's a YouTube channel called Bat in the Sun, where they have it's like Death Battle, but with actors basically, and yeah, it basically is just like I can't even move it over here. Yeah, it's like they have Wolverine versus Wonder Woman, or like Batman versus Terry McGinnis Batman versus like
So basically, just knock off Death Battle then.
yeah, well, it depends who comes first because look, one of the videos I see is 2016, but I forgot when Death Battle started, which I think it predates it. So
Yeah,
yes,
it kind of does by a lot.
yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to look at more of the name, but yeah, it's pretty much a knockoff Death Battle with live action. And Wolverine doesn't slice; he keeps stabbing, and you know, I mean, you work with what you get. So, but go on. Um, trying to
I'm trying to find like fucking.
super.
There it
Oh,
is.
Superpower Beatdown. Wolverine versus Wonder. Super. Yeah, it's called Superpower Beatdown on the channel Bat in the Sun.
All right, a bit. Okay, thank Christ. But yeah, there was this thing called Zunix. And it was made by like former members of this other MCN called Puron Digital. Now, Puron Digital got merged with Freedom,
Mm-hmm.
so they're no longer a thing.
Um, Zunix with an X or Zunix with a Z?
Um, Zunix, like zoo, like in like place like to keep animals, and Nix.
Oh, okay. Sounds like oh no, that's not what it is. It sounds like
Yeah, I found their YouTube channel anyway. Don't worry, don't.
oh, here it is. Oh, Zunix. Okay.
Yeah, like I said, people
That's a low subscriber
never
base.
join these guys.
I mean, look at that. The subscribers are only 669.
Nice.
Well,
Oh, so I can hear myself.
yeah. What I was saying is like, yeah, it's 669. I was thinking more like, hey, what were they not doing? You'd expect them to have more, or maybe it's no, not even Zunix games. Why would that's not even promising. I mean, I have less than that, but maybe over time I can check my social
Dude,
blade.
I have fucking more than them by like a few numbers.
Oh, look at that! It's like, what were they? Why would you want to join them?
I'm at 121 subs, and their fucking gaming channels over on like 119, 118.
Yeah, what are they? Why would anyone want to join them uh, if you have more? I guess they want to use you to prop them up.
Yeah, it's like the kind of like like I said, it's kind of like a record company, if that
Yeah,
makes sense. You'll do all the
heavy lifting
you do the work, you make the product, and they'll handle like the business shit.
makes sense. If you're
A
not busy,
symbiote, no, that was the no, that was kind of like the status quo. It's like a self-sustaining symbiotic cycle.
mm-hmm.
But then piracy happened, and instead of symbiotic, they became parasitic.
Top
So
three.
they'll take money from, so like how like record companies will basically like take money from basically everywhere you could, like
Mm-hmm.
merch sales, fucking fast food places, if they actually make that kind of shit, all kinds of stuff.
Is there like a Wikipedia page for them? I mean, again, see more of this. I mean, they're verified, but they're also dead.
I'm basically just like comparing them. Like, no, I'm still comparing them to like record companies.
Yeah, but
Um, but yeah, they're still parasitic.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. And I think the parasitic approach is that's what they're approaching. Like it's meant like the symbiotic approach with YouTube NCNs is meant to kind of lull you into a false sense of security. And then for fuck's sake.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, how do? Okay, so I'm say I'm a big YouTuber and stuff like that, and I see a channel that has
I don't know how many. So like
sure,
like if you're doing well, if you're like at a big place on YouTube just by yourself, don't fucking join them.
Yeah. Like, just look at their numbers. Look at their subscribers. Look at their numbers they're getting on their videos. Obviously, if they're using like bots to improve their numbers,
kind of like artificially inflate their stuff.
Yeah, then you're like,
and in fact, that's what Oni's kind of like animatic did. It says like they'll say like they'll basically just like put your video on a sea of other people's videos.
Mm-hmm. And
it would get less views if it was on your channel.
And you can't even post on your own channel, right?
Well, I think you still can, but they'll also kind of like favorite your stuff back when I think YouTube had favorites, or the modern context is liking.
Okay. I actually don't remember YouTube favorites anymore. Yeah, I don't actually remember what old YouTube. I mean, I remember what it looked like, but I don't remember them having favorites unless it was like a playlist. Anyways, but
yeah,
no need to join. If they're smaller than you, I mean, yes, if you want to help them, yes, but if they're trying to like hold you back,
what the fuck is going on with my goddamn mic?
I mean, you sound fine.
It's like just the green circle's just not appearing on my end.
Oh, on the Discord.
Yeah.
I mean, you sound fine in my ears.
Yeah. Okay. As long as I sound okay, that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's like sign here, please. Welcome to Machinima. Like, I don't remember favoriting this.
Yeah.
It watch Onig's animatic. It's funny as hell. Yeah. It's one of those things that's just like you just don't want to hopefully none of you will ever have to experience a YouTube multi-channel network. It's generally a kind of like a written rule, a common consensus. A lot of people will tell you, don't fucking join them. Please do not join them.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're like would it be possible if your channel was smaller and you want to get some
no, just don't fucking do it.
Not at all. Not even if your channel is smaller and you need a boost. You need some kind of signal boost. You say don't join them at all.
Like, if you wanted to do like a signal boost, fucking collaborate with someone.
Okay.
Or just like be active in your niche. Like, hey, I'm reviewing sex games on YouTube or some shit.
Okay.
Like, active, be an active be active in the be active in like various discords.
Yeah, but
Twitter.
what I think it is like, okay, um, instead of paying instead of paying now for like the bot to inflate your numbers, you're paying later, or you're paying passively with your money by getting it taken by these guys as they help you try to inflate your numbers. It's not a sure thing. I mean, the robots would just
Yeah, no
add.
shit. It's like not a sure thing. Once you're signed up, your talent manager says like, "Hey, I'm dipping for a bit. You're on your own, son."
Yeah, I mean, on Amino Live, there's a talent manager came to me and said, "Oh wow, we like your content and video." I'm like, "I bet you do." It's like, okay, listen, we will put you on a trending page, all right, for 2 weeks. And what happens is that you have to earn 20K or 80K of diamonds. I'm like, yep, I bet that's not, I'm like, that's not gonna happen, but I'll take your offer. They're like, oh, you're taking our offer? I'm like, yeah, I guess I am, because I hit a threshold, and so I guess their bot just they got pinged, and then they said, hey, look, this guy's doing good. Look at him. But I'm like, yeah, no, that wasn't gonna happen. I'm not gonna be able to get 80K for you guys. So so I was like, I'll take the trending, so I can get some like some people to see me, but I ain't gonna get you your 80K, and I'm gonna just ask for these people to come to my Twitch, so they can see me over there, or to my Amino, so they can see me over there, and it's worked in my favor. So you just no, there's no talent managers that's gonna stick around. Also, yeah, I tried
Yeah,
to message that talent manager.
it's honestly, it's just like Oh yeah, another thing. They don't really communicate as much.
No,
Like there's no communication in the fucking slightest.
no. The talent manager has not even like. I'm like, okay, well, thanks.
It's hell. It's like even if you want to get the fuck out of there, which people do.
Mm,
Um, there is no way of like actively talking about it. Like there's no communication. Like what
no.
the fuck's going on? Um, I want to leave.
Probably when they're like restructuring, they always fire the talent manager or get rid of that person, or that person's like that job is probably like it doesn't allow you to for flexibility. It's like you get in there, you do one job, and you're out. Like because what happens is they just get a new one, and if they don't get a new one, you're stuck with the they this whoever takes on the talent manager thing. It kind of just rolls with the other contracts in the company, so no one actually
Yeah,
gets
it's
out.
like so it's just like wow, like there's like a whole and like I think Pyrocynical said like there's a whole mountain of copy paste emails and like I think they
Oh
just
my goodness.
like a lot of people said like I think they just hired like way too many kids to make money off of. It's like wow. And surprisingly enough, it's it's like I said, it's like a fucking
Yeah.
YouTube sweatshop.
And kids just don't know what they're getting into. They love the glamour. They're like, "Oh my goodness, I'm going to be a YouTuber. I'm going to be on TV." And yeah, like every kid wants to be a YouTuber once they get there. Then you got two ways to go. You can either get that career going and expand until you turn into like like an awful person in the future, or you disappear, because there's only like two ways. I've never seen a YouTuber child that expanded into like a positive way. It's either you disappear or you turn into a villain. Oh my goodness!
So
But
yeah, kids, uh,
so be careful.
approaching one. Well, it's nearly approaching one. I wish I had like a like a YouTube MCM horror story I could talk with about, but unfortunately, I don't.
Yeah, it happens.
I think I said I did try to partner with Freedom, but I never really got anywhere.
If I knew, I would have tried it. I would have tried to do it. I didn't know. Like I thought they had to find you. I didn't know you can talk to them. And even if you did,
Well, it's like more like you can join them, like create an account and they'll have like access to your YouTube channel.
Ew, get out! I don't want your greedy hands in my channel. I mean, yeah, okay, I get it. You can make it instantly. You know, get all that help that you need if you're lacking, because they're always looking for, like I
Yeah,
said.
that's what they're for.
Yeah,
It's symbiotic, but you know,
yeah,
it's kind of just parasitic now.
yeah. So like I understand. I tried it, but I never tried YouTube. But definitely I'll try something. Someone whenever I get on another social media, I bet, like, eventually if I get somewhere on Twitch, then talent managers are gonna be popping out and they'll be like, "Oh, you finally made
Well,
it
it's
past
more
the
like
threshold."
the next step is going to be being a Twitch partner,
Yeah, and that's when they come. That's when the talent managers are like, "Oh, we knew that you're there. We just happened to be walking around and we saw how well you're
which
doing."
you don't do that shit.
It's like, how about you join our multi-network channels? Like, you guys are just waiting for me to get to that place so you can just grab me up.
Yeah, that's kind of like generally that's what they kind of do.
Yeah, so I guess that's what I'm working. I guess what I'm working to be seen, and when I'm seen, then I don't know. Then I either bend the knee or say go away. But if I'm not anywhere, I guess I'm most likely going to be bending both
Yeah,
knees
a
and
lot of people will respect you a little bit more if you just stick to your guns. Like you made it this far by yourself, you might
mm,
as well go full. You know.
yeah. But imagine just going to the Dollar Tree,
Yeah,
getting two.
yeah, and those fucking
Yeah, yeah,
remember, they're
no.
parasites.
Yeah, but imagine going to the Dollar Tree, buying buying some foam knee pads, okay? Getting down on your knees and then asking, "Yes, sir, I will suck your dick if you give me my channel, give me more followers for my channel." Imagine.
Which I meant like I mean like at that point you're not really like you're already growing that channel. You already did it by yourself. You might as well keep going with your methods.
Yeah, but the knee pads. Yeah, no, that's
Fuck
true.
that.
Just like
Fuck the knee pads. I'm doing this by myself. I didn't need your help.
it's like we can put you on the front page.
Like you fucking parasitic bastards.
We can get you on the front page. I'm getting my knee pads right now. I'm getting to work, sir. I'm gonna be a star. Go put the lipstick on. Oh yeah, but yeah, no. Yeah, yeah. If you can do it by yourself, you can do it by yourself. But yeah, for a lot of people out there, they're most likely try to take it. Or you can also just, like,
Yeah.
start your own small one and work your way up to the top. I think that's how it worked. You start your own and you work and you get a bunch of people to work under you, and then you become the monster that you hate. So
Or like you could just continuously just do it by yourself.
yeah, but the
Yeah, it's it's
but
kind of like kind of have to keep your integrity.
if you were able to sound if you were able to be all scummy and sound promising and say, "Oh yeah, join me in my thing and I can take you to places," then like people
Yeah, and
will.
it's like eventually that kind of shit will eventually bite you in the ass.
Yes, but that's pay later, and that's pay down the road. But obviously, what you got to do is just start it up for yourself, then get out of there and just disappear. After all is said and done, and after you've done all of it, you just disappear. So you can do it yourself. All you gotta do is work with, like, people who are desperate, and people are desperate. But that's not our plan, and that's not something none of us are gonna try to do. But it's a suggestion, and it's probably how it's done. Multi-level marketing, multi-level commitments, same thing. Anyhow,
I think that's another podcast we can go on about.
yeah. Anywho, not
Yeah,
not much news. We are coming on.
it's been fucking dry lately. So
Um, I went back to Omana and I put out a poll to ask, hey, does anyone want to do the Omanis 2022? No prizes. because I'm not going to give people the
You're kind of no longer kind of the head honcho, so it makes
yeah.
sense.
So I was like, I'm not going to be like handing out things because like yeah, exactly. It's I mean, there's someone that still loves me out there. If they're listening to the podcast, they thank you.
Yeah,
Um, thank you very very much. You know who you are. But I put out a poll, and then the one person that was like, that who's seen me as a leader, they're like, there's no reason there's no reason to do the Omanis, but it's just to see if like if people want to get into that tradition. Even though I missed the date, it was due tomorrow. Like it's supposed to be November the 7th was the 27th was the cutoff date. But the problem is that I was supposed to start at the beginning of November, but because I haven't been picked, I just wanted to kind of see what people were into. Not that I was gonna actually do it because it's like exactly I would have started at the beginning if I was still leader. So there's not really no official Omanis or AAA award show. It's just to see if anyone was pretty much interested in
hey, Alcoholics Anonymous.
or what's this? We have CAA. Uh you have a AAA, right? The carving.
Hey,
Yeah, AA, Automotive
oh,
Association, America Automotive Association.
yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. Okay, well, it's for those who out there who know what CAA is. Yeah, we or the AAA, I think is what it is. Yeah. That's also a thing. Yeah, also running that award show too. Just to, it's not gonna be as big as the Omanis. Um, definitely gonna hand out prizes there, but I'm not gonna go chasing people down and be like, all right, guys, join the thing. I'm like, if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. I get to keep the money. But if it does work, then I'll hand it out and stuff like that. Which
Uh,
still waiting for a couple things to be going through, like artists actually coming back to me and saying, "Hey, I've done the commission." It's like, yeah, I sad. I'm just having issues with artists not showing up, and I'm like, I understand why people get mad at like, be like, "Hey, artist, where's my work?" I mean, I could have drew it myself, but
you're
uh,
fucking lazy.
well, no, I have too much. No, it's not that. Yes, and also because I have too much stuff on my plate. Now I have to program the game, and like I'm running like a mini game company. I have to get people to draw the art for me because Robbins is like, I could
Uh,
draw all the art, but that's just too much work.
uh, by the way, for those who are starting, who are about to like make some form of startup game company, never make an MMO. That's all I have to say about that.
I mean, how are you gonna make it? How are you gonna start up your own game company and do an MMO? That's kind of big. That's,
Yeah, that's
that's
kind of like that was a red flag. Like, I was in the RPG, like the RPG Maker Amino subreddit's Discord, and that was
I guess someone who says, "Oh man, I'll make my own Final Fantasy 14
um or his own fucking RuneScape.
or his own RuneScape 2," and then says, "Yeah,
Like, yeah, like I said, guys, never do an MMO. Start small.
mhm. Yeah." I think I've seen
Yeah,
some
because
channels.
and like and just MMOs in general are just like a huge time and money sink.
Oh, definitely, but because they look so nice and and everyone's playing it.
Yeah, and here's the thing, like they had tons of time and money.
Yeah, but I want to be like them. I want to make the next Black Desert.
Yeah, it's like, but start small. Like, make like few like make a few small projects. You know, make sure you get people's like you already have like some form of like an idea what you want to do.
Yeah,
And yeah,
we watched that video about scale and stuff like that. But yeah, no, yeah, definitely start as making arcades, then move into like the next big thing and establish whatever. But yeah, no, in this case, it's I have all of the images. It's just like I wanted. I there's this artist that's out there, and I was like, hey, can you just make this thing just use this artwork? I gave you the blueprint already. I can do it myself, but because I'm trying to save time, I just want you to just draw this again and just draw it in your style. And then it's like, okay, cool. Hey, when you get back to me, send and like I'm just like checking. Hey, when we get back to me, can you send it by my email? Okay, cool. I'm like, all right. So I saw this another artist, and I was like, hey, can you draw for me? And they're like, yeah, sure, I'll draw for this much. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cheap. And I was like, sure. And then they got back to me the same day. They were so inspired that they got back to me the same day, even when they had the blueprint. I was like, "Cool, you got it done. I like you. Here's even more money than I was gonna that you asked for. I doubled the amount of cash. I said that's what you get because you paid you. I know I'm an artist. You're an artist. You got the job done faster than expected. It took about 2 hours. And you even threw a background there, and you had your own design of the thing. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna give you double the amount. So I don't know. I'm still. I don't know if I should just give up on this person or take the half baked design that they gave me and be like and just color it myself. But I don't know. Still waiting.
Yeah.
I don't really need it, but it would be nice to use it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just me. But yeah, Amani's maybe coming back. This podcast is sponsored by Omnac Games. Don't forget to go on itch.io.
Um,
You guys
and I
heard of
guess
Omnac?
this is also sponsored by commission sheets.
Oh yes,
If
commission.
you folks wish to commission me for any kind of thing, it could be anything, drawing, lewds, whatever, fan art, original characters, character art. You may have to discuss with me on payment for like if you want to do like a big project, like a video game or something. But yeah.
Yeah. Um,
And no, I do not do fucking amino coins. Unlike Kuro here, I actually need food.
I need food too. But in current, these people, their prices are. I mean, they want, they can use amino coins for anything they want. It's if they find value in it, I'll give it to them. And I have too many. I'm sitting on too many, and I need to get rid of it. That's why I didn't leave the
I guess
platform.
it teaches kids the concept of money.
Yeah, exactly. And also teaches
Congrats, amino coins. You're not completely worthless.
it teaches them. They want cosmetics to make their profile look great and stuff like that. So, I don't know if it will bite me in my ass in the future, where it's like, okay, well, now that you
I'm
monetizing
pretty
this.
sure you and Xander could probably because I kind of left amino kind of like to its own devices.
Yeah, I don't really. That's why we really don't have any news on Amino and stuff like that because it's it's not going great, but nothing's really made any better. Yeah, it's like nothing's really going for it. I don't want to say it's dying, but it's not really doing anything. So
It's stagnant.
yeah, so it's not. Yeah, there's nothing really much to say about it. So, but I do still take care of the artist and I still promote their stuff, which I'm going to get into some story time because
All
we're
right.
actually nearing that hour.
Like I said, commission me. Just DM me on Twitter or Discord, and I'm going to have to update my payment to have Cash App because I know a lot of people are at the moment iffy about PayPal.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, enjoy these stories by Kuro, and hopefully I'll see you next Saturday.
Yeah. All right, thanks for coming out.
All right, bye.
All righty then. I hear bumping going on in the background behind me, so let me just look behind me for a second. All right, sorry about that, folks. I didn't turn it down in time, and so if you're listening to headphones, I am so sorry that if that affect you anyway. Because like I'm not because this I'm just gonna I can't really blame the sound card for the situation that's occurred. It's just that um usually I'd be prepared for that, but things have also changed. So um all stuff like that. So now that we are in the story mode, there's a couple things that I want to bring. There's a couple things I did want to do. What was the thing? Oh yeah, there's a shout out. I wanted to get to. Actually, I should hit that record button because now we're recording. Okay, so a couple things um that I wanted to bring out. There's a shout out for something, but let me go see if I can find it. Let's see. Oh, here it is. So over here on the viewing globe, I'm just trying to pull up my thing. So over here on the viewing globe, and I guess it's because the lighting makes my face look like that. But yeah, um, I want to give Sakura Tree a shout out because of the price that is going on here, what you can get. So let me draw your C. My commissions are open prices, so $15 for headshot, chibi, bust up, and all these other ones. But here's the thing about it: you will get a discount if you commission me again. Doesn't that you get a discount on commission? Let me just flip this around. So I think that if you go, I'll just I'll just probably put the link into the chat still. Um, for many reasons. So yeah, if you no Amino coins and safe work, but that is a if you like the artwork, let's go even look at Sakura Tree's artwork and see the art. Look at that. You can get this. Now, if this is your fancy, I don't know if she has anything. Okay, well, we don't have any link or anywhere to kind of send you to get a better uh, way to contact her. But um, looking at this, you can get some commissions and you can get a discount. If you want that, you know where to find her. The link is in the chat. Also, the link will be in the video. Let me just write that down. For mission. So, I will also add that to the VOD so that you guys can get get these prices. Also, if I am correct, Lucy draws. Actually, what am I doing here? Let me change this up too. Just chatting. So also here we have Lucy draws. She is also having a Black Friday sale, and we're getting half off. Also PayPal. Lucy draws caro.co. You can get art like this if you are interested in getting art. Also, here's some contacts. You can find her at, and draws. I she draws everything. So you're in luck. You're in luck. don't want to click this link. I kind of do, but I also don't know. I also don't know how where it's gonna take me. So I'm gonna do it off screen. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you get even not safe for work. You get Twitter banner and profile pictures. For example, you get a Wending Twitter banner and profile pictures. Everything on here about what she has. Okay, let's skip some of that. Get some designs. And then some of the clients' works. They're all censored, but um, I still rather not show it just cause. I think this is halfway good. So there are some slots open. So if you are interested in any of these things, here you go. Lucy Caro, I'll add that link there. That'll also be added. So that's two things I do want to show up for that. Two shoutouts, two artist shoutouts, and I had to move this around to some other stuff. Just in case. Now, shall we get to the stories? Now, I don't know what's in my big old story list because there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff to actually to check out. But let's see what we got here. And we'll set the mood. Now I don't know how and you know what the thing I didn't do. I didn't check my stream, but I assume it sounds great. I bet you're listening to this right now and be like, "Wow, this is such a magical moment." The stream sounds great in my ears. But let me test. But let me test. Okay, well, I sound great. I don't know about anything else. All right, let's go find that stuff. Let me remove all these things. And we can get to the story. And I guess because I turned that thing down, so I didn't know how low it would go. There you go. Now let's just find this story. This is the best part. This is where the most views come in. Not on Twitch, but on YouTube. I don't know what I want. You know what? I can give this a shot. I mean, I kind of prepped this one. There's a lot of it, but I had to go all the way back to the first 6. Which one is this one? No, that's 5. I'll have to go way. Oh, I don't think I'll have to go way back. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. Yeah, this doesn't take me too. Oh no, I won't be able to. I mean, I can start from here, but it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense if I start here. Yeah, okay, you know what? Usually I like jumping in the middle of episodes. Now, if I recall, let's stop this music. All right, so I really don't recall, but I can't actually get back to the first one. So I hope you guys don't mind if I just jump in the middle of it. It's a Dragon Ball Z fan fiction. If I do recall, it was like Goku Junior, Vegeta Junior, and every pretty much Dende Junior. Everyone pretty much comes back, and this is new same characters, new forms, um, basically that. And because I want to, 10 to 13 minutes, and because I have this uh already set up for me to play it. I think like I literally have this Dragon Ball music set up. Um, I just want to have a reason to play Dragon Ball Z music. Wow. Well, while I read Dragon Ball. So, without further ado, I don't know any. I like I said, I don't. We're gonna all jump into this blindly, and then we're gonna explore the Dragon Ball series. All right, let's go. All right, I finally made the fifth episode of Dragon Ball Next Generation. I hope you enjoyed this. This sprite was made by the Flea Renton, Blake and Alex 12, UI SW Sprite Quabs Zangetsu Ichigo 1000, which I did watch some Dragon Ball. Sorry, not Dragon Ball. I did watch some Bleach. The first episode of New Bleach. Oh my goodness! Like I was rocking out to the to the now you feel like number one is like, yeah, Bleach is back, and then then like down the street like fireworks are going off and stuff like that. So um I can't really solve that problem with my eyes and stuff. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyways, yeah, so we're just gonna go into this blind. Hopefully, it. I know it won't make any sense. That's true. Yeah, I guess that's it. It won't make any sense going in there, but I can't get back to the beginning of it. So, or maybe. I know I'm delaying the inevitable, but um, maybe I do have it set up. I know I probably had it. I just don't know. I'm just going for my whole list of things. Oh no, it's just totally different things. I probably have it. Let me turn this away too. If it is here, then we're good. If it's not, then I guess we're gonna. Oh wait, 8, 9. Oh, how did I get that? I guess I thought I was gonna go. I guess I thought I was going to get all of them. Okay, you know what? We're here. Let's just let's go on. We see like 14 minutes just trying to figure out what we even wanted. Over in Kami's house, the morning sunshine shone. The winds blew over the roof softly as the door of the pink house opened and would be open. As the door creaked, Roshi and Vegito would step out of the house. All right, kiddo, sit down there. This this is the first training lesson I'll give you. Roshi explained. How will sitting down on the ground help me get stronger, Vegeta Jr.? I mean, how would sitting down on the ground get me stronger? Vegeta Jr. would ask the old man sitting down on the ground. Hold the phone, Junior. I haven't explained the full premise of this lesson. I can feel that your power could destroy the planet a dozen times over. However, you only know some of the basics of controlling your own ki for combat alone. All that strength is useless if someone has better skill than you. The only place where strength like that would matter is if you were strong enough to make any foe like a bug in comparison. will look like make a full look like a buggy career. Says, if you truly know how to control your ki to the full extent, even if your foe is marginally strong and stronger than you, I better turn this down just a bit. Yeah. Shocking. Just in case it's actually louder, there's a little thing that it does feel like it's not. It's sometimes louder. If you truly know how to control your ki to the fullest extent, even if your foe marginally strong, you will be able to use your attacks more efficiently. I'm afraid I can't teach you the basics of ki control in a couple of months. We have before Kuriza rears his head again, but I can help you master the basics of it. He explained to the boy. With that explanation out of the way, with that explanation out of the way, let's get on what little lesson is all about. So basically, you will sit down there until you focus and that attention and feel the ki of your of a fly pinpoint roughly where it is without hearing or seeing it, and then swatting it out of the sky. What? What you expect me to do that? Well, do you want to get stronger, or do you want your rival to get all their glory against Kuriza? When the time comes for the final battle, beggars can't be choosers, Vegeta, Roshi said, turning to walk back to the Kami house. Fine, I'll do it. Fine then, I'll do the training, the Saiyan relented. I knew you'd come to your senses after that. Here's these earplugs for you. I would take away the purpose. It would take away the purpose of your training if you couldn't just hear the fly. Roshi shouted, throwing the small cardboard box of a pair of earplugs in it at Vegeta Jr., which he would quickly catch and open. The boy would then stick each of the plugs in his ears. Being sitting down and closing his eyes, taking a few deep breaths as he did. Goku slept on a red couch that laid in the living room of Kami's house. The lights were off in there, with only lights coming in through the window, and at the door in the kitchen. Then the door would open up, and Roshi would step, and he would turn on the lights, causing Goku to start to wake up. Rise and shine, kiddo! You can't go on sleeping all day. He called out the kid. The kid sat up, rubbing his eyes slowly before he would jump quickly off the couch and onto the ground. Oh, sorry if I overslept, Mr. Roshi. The boy would then say, rubbing the back of his head. Today's the day we start treating you to deal with Kuriza, Roshi said. But first, I wanted to give you something. He would say, whipping out a set of clothes. He would then give the outfit to Goku Jr. So you want me to put this gi on? He asked Roshi, who responded to the question with a nod. The boy would then go into the bathroom. The old man crossed his arms, and he would wait for a little bit. Then Goku Jr. would come out of the bathroom wearing the gi Roshi gave him, which was mostly orange and orange with a white Japanese symbol on the right side of the top of the gi and back of it, and blue shoes, undershirt, and wristband. So what are we doing for the training? The Saiyan asks enthusiastically. I need to test your strength myself. It was clear to me that you weren't using your full strength to the fullest extent. So I want to see what you can do without holding. I want to see what you can do without holding, Roshi said before heading out of the door and going out of the back side of the island. Goku Jr. would then go after him to the back of the island. To the back of the island. All right, I hope you can keep up with me long enough to improve how you fight, Roshi said, getting into a combat state. All right, let's do this, Mr. Roshi, Goku shouted. Then he would dash towards Roshi, attempting to strike him with a powerful strike. However, Roshi would dodge and blow without a problem. Roshi would dodge the blow without a problem. However, Goku Jr. wasn't going to pay much attention to that blow. It must have been a fluke. He would then dash towards the old man again, throwing a bunch of jabs at him. However, Roshi was able to seamlessly dodge them. And he would uppercut Goku Jr., causing him to land on his back. Is that all, Goku? Surely you can do better than that against an old geezer like me, Roshi shouted. Goku Jr. would then jump onto his feet with a glowing aura coming from his fist. I'll show you, Mr. Roshi. He would then shout before he would then bolt towards him. The Saiyan would try to strong arm Roshi, but the old man would easily dodge his tactics. Seeing Goku Jr. leap backwards and flew, seeing this, Goku Jr. leapt backwards and flew up, firing a lot of ki blasts at Roshi. But he would counter with a ki blast, which knocked, ki blast would but it would counter with ki blast, which knocked the kid out of the sky. However, Goku would land on his feet and he would rush up to the old man again. He would then try to use the flurries of kicks, but Roshi would jump over him and to the side, elbowing the Saiyan in the gut. The youngster would groan, grabbing his stomach and falling onto his knees. It was clear that that blow was particularly harmful to the body. Is that all? I know you. Is that all? I know you can do better than that, the martial artist would say. Goku Jr. would start to stand back up. He would then close his eyes as Roshi would dash towards him, and the old man would try to send a flurry. The old man would try to send a flurry of punches at Goku, but due to the kids started to dodge the attacks in a similar manner to how Roshi did, but it was noticeably more sloppier since he would get hit a couple times by Roshi. The martial artist would then throw a powerful punch at the Saiyan, which would be blocked by him. So you can do better than that, Roshi asks. Goku Jr. wouldn't respond. The boy would then burst open his aura, pushing Roshi back. He would then try to throw a punch towards the old man, but he would dodge it and he would kick him in the cheek. The youngster would then stumble back before regaining his foot as Roshi would come up towards him again quickly. He would then throw another powerful punch at the boy, but Goku would block the blow. He would then try to land a kick on Roshi, forcing the old man to block the attack. Roshi would then go to strike the kid again, but he would be met with Goku Jr. blocking the strike again. The two would go back and forth with this, with the two being able to block each other. However, after a couple of minutes, Goku Jr. would end up being able to land a successful hit on Roshi's stomach, knocking him back a little bit. The Saiyan would move in to try to continue a sparring match, but Roshi would raise one of his fingers up. All right, that's enough. I've seen all I have needed to see, he would say. You're a pretty strong kid, but you're also a smart one too. I wasn't using anywhere near my full strength, but you managed to make a tactic to help you get hit in on me nonetheless. That's commendable. The martial artist would explain. So we're done with the sparring session? Goku Jr. asked. Yeah, we're done. Now would you wait here? Your friend Vegeta over there is doing his own training on the other side of the island of the house. Roshi replied. He's already training, the same boy asked. Yes, he needs to get more of the mastery over sensing small energies. The martial artist answered. I saw that you are probably more skilled than he was, so I decided to spar with you in order to get a grasp of skill. I wasn't disappointed by your skill, but you still have a lot to learn. Yeah, I know, but you are pretty skilled for a kid, Roshi said. Roshi would then start to walk to the other side. Vegeta Jr. would still be sitting down in front of Kami's house trying to sense a particular small key. He was interrupted by a sparring match that was pretty sure that Roshi and Goku Jr. were having. He was somewhat irritated that he was stuck with a dumb training regimen about sensing smaller keys or some crap like that. Oh, Goku Jr. got all the fun stuff, but he couldn't be salty about that. And at the moment, couldn't be salty about that at the moment. He needed to focus if he was to even assist defeating Kuriza. Then it would make sense. It was flying around. Then he would sense it. It was flying around him. He would then stick his hand out where he thought the fly was. He would close his hand and onto the fly to grab the bug. However, Vegeta would still feel the sensation of it dancing around his hand, as if to taunt him. The Saiyan would then try to grab the fly again, but the fly would weave out of the grasp once more. The kid would then go back to meditating as the fly would dance around him. He would start focusing. He would start to focus, keeping track of the fly's key. The fly's key was heading. Then he would stick out his arm with his hand balled up as a fist. The fly would start to come up towards his hand, and Vegeta Jr. would exploit this opening his hand, and he would close it again. Then he felt the fly key come up close to it. He would focus on the key of the fly, as it seemed to remain in the same place. His hand. He would open up his eyes, and he would take the earplugs and look down at his hand and open it, letting the fly go. He had a tiny smirk on his face. Yeah, that's how you do it. Roshi would shout out. Oh, sorry, wrong person. I was like, wait, isn't it? Oh, wait, I thought Vegeta would be saying this. Yeah, that's how you do it. Roshi would shout at Vegeta Jr., causing him to turn around on the porch of Kami's house. He saw that Roshi and Goku Jr. sitting on the steps of the house, implying that the two had watched his training session. Vegeta's smirk grew into a smile. Goku, you rat. Is that what Vegeta would say? I don't think Vegeta would say that. That's not something what Vegeta says. But okay. Goku, you rat. I'm trying to remember. Kakarot. Goku, you rat. You always get always get to do more interesting things than me. Ha ha ha, he said. Sorry, Vegeta. Mr. Roshi thinks I'm more skilled than you, Goku Jr. replied. Well, sure. Well, rest assured, oh geezer. I'm going to show you that I'm just as skilled as Goku is. That the boy boasted. Don't get too in your over your head. I've known a man who got this arm broken by a teenager for acting too cocky. Roshi replied. The front door would swing open and with a note bringing two drinks. Bringing two drinks outside and a glass of water and a glass of fruit punch. Who? Wait. Who's? The front door would open with note. Oh, maybe that's the two new characters. Note. Because I was like, who are they again? Yeah, these glasses really reflect that green screen. I was like, who? I was like, okay, yeah, note, beat. I think it's beat and note. They're the two insert characters. So that's what I was like, who's note? She would give the water to Goku, and she would hand the glass of fruit punch to Roshi. She would then return her attention to Vegeta. So you've gotten done with the training right now? Note asked. Yeah, Vegeta Jr. answered. He would turn his attention to Roshi. So, wait, yeah, Vegeta Jr. Still okay. So what else? So what else? What else do you want us to do for training? He would ask. Well, there's not much else I want you to do right now, but I have something planned for you for tomorrow, as it will be a good test for you three and beat. Yeah, beat. You better get to work on your teamwork game tomorrow, Roshi responded. Alright, so that was just an excuse to have Dragon Ball music. And then I got it from Crispy Donut. Has these Crispy Donut has these Dragon Ball music. I don't remember what this Dragon Ball song anyways. Oh, I'm trying to find the ultra interesting one. I can't find it. Alright, well that was an excuse to play some Dragon Ball Z music. Cause I just wanted to get that old school oh no, okay, so yeah, back in social reading, what I would do was I'd play if I was reading a story that's based off an anime, I'd play the anime soundtrack, and that was just an excuse to play the anime soundtrack. So I could just like be like, oh right, I'm really into Dragon Ball Z show. But yeah, I'm sorry that was like I'm sorry that was like I didn't like I thought I can get back to like the old ones, but yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. Like I thought it was gonna work, but then I can't really get back all that way. Ooh, this one's I found this one on Wattpad. I wonder this about. Ooh wee. And there's like 22 chapters. Oh, I want to find out this one. So I joined the new Amino. So this one here, if I'm correct, I don't know how I got to it. Um, this is the latest, my latest novel I'm working on by H Dog. Yeah, is this right? This is the right link. Yeah, okay, that's the right one. So H Dog has a, I don't know who this is, but I was looking for stories, and I'm gonna put this in my list of stories. I should put the Dragon Ball one. I'll do it probably. So let's see what this one is. Ooh, lustful affections. Rawr. Okay, let's not do that again. So, let's see. Miles is always unlucky when it comes to the other sex. The only one that treated him right were the two friends of his that moved away when they were very young. Other than the other friends of his older sister. One day, with him eating lunch alone at school, he wakes up in a classroom filled with the most popular females. What was it, like isekai? Did you get isekai to it's like an isekai fantasy right here. I don't know. I'll find out. One day with him eating lunch alone, he wakes up in a classroom filled with the most popular females in his school. With the teacher talking about new transfer students to turn out to be his old friends, which two have feelings for him still. It doesn't take long for him to find out that there is more of his female classmates have fallen for him. Who will win his heart? Who will be his forever? A rom com where the females have a chance to win with a twist in the story, which each female has a arc of their own. But which one will Miles actually choose at the end? I don't know. Do we get to decide? Do we get to have a poll? Like, all right, who do you think Miles will choose? I don't know. I'll choose this one. Um, lustful affections. I don't know. I kind of want set. I don't know. I want to kind of set the mood at the same time. So, we're gonna get into this. Like I said, I just picked this one up and I was like, oh, that's not what I wanted. Would you? I was like, I just picked this one up and I was like, oh, let's just see what this one's about. Just trying to set up some stuff. So I don't know if you guys are enjoying it. I'm trying my best to read. It's not perfect. Could have been better. But if you're enjoying it, I'm glad you are. Um, let's do this and not go too far with that. Let me actually. I can't. I gotta like sit back if I want to, or take out my glasses, but then I can't see. We're good. Now the problem is, what do I want to? What do I want to set this up with? Oh, I guess we'll find out as we go through, and then find out which one will go with the thing. Okay, lustful affection, chapter one by the H dog. Chapter one, the class meeting. What am I doing here? Why am I here? Miles West as he is looking out the window of the classroom that he's in. A classroom with him being the only male there. While we're gonna get into some harem stuff, huh? I can smell harem. Just mm, I can smell that isekai trash harem. But I think I'm smelling more of a harem. Um, a classroom that with him only being only male there, while the others are all popular females, which is making him feel uncomfortable. Since his early days, he was never popular with females, other than the two that moved away, who he dearly missed daily, and a few others. Miles West is an average-looking male who has curly brown hair that goes past that goes down past his ears and eyebrows. He has hazel green eyes that change to sometimes change to either pure hazel or green, depending on the weather. Is that like a power? I mean, right now my eye is purple. Well, if I go like this, but if I go like this, depending on how I angle my head, that's different. Um, Depending on the weather, he is made fun of since still hobbies that he enjoys is writing novels and anime. Wha- ugh. And over 2/3 of his schoolmates make fun of him for. No, Miles, listen, just wait a couple years and everyone will be like, "Oh man, anime! Yeah, this cool thing. This thing I watch now is called anime. It's like you when you get to an era and everyone else is like making fun of you for liking anime, and you're like, oh wait, and then all of a sudden they're like, hey yo, I watched One Piece. It's like, like I was, yeah, I'm really reaching deep inside.